Hey, it's Dahlia. Hi, I am coming back to YouTube, I guess. I don't Sorry, I look like such a mess. I cannot get my hair to unfrizz no matter what I do. Anyway, I wanted to talk today about my boob job. Finally. I have wanted to get my boobs done since I was like probably 15. I just never had any. So I'm just going to try to go over any questions I can think of that I would have wanted answered when I was looking up YouTube videos on this. I looked up a million videos before I got my boobs done. I already knew that I wanted it, but of course I was scared of the surgery. I didn't know what the cost would be, the downtime. So I'll just go over all that. I'll try not to make this too long. So first I had the consultation. It didn't take long. I chose the size. I went with 500 cc's. A lot of people I know go with like 450, 470. I wanted just a little bit bigger, but not like crazy big. It also depends on your body size too. If you're thinner, then you don't want to go too big because then there'll be like no space, if you know what I mean. And if you go too small and you have a bigger frame, then they'll be like far apart. And I believe I did get the gummy bear ones, or they're the same, they're the silicone ones. Yeah. So I went in for my consultation and we picked out the size, and then I came back about a week later and double checked the size, made sure everything was correct. Took the before pictures, and then about a week later I had the actual surgery. So of course that's the scariest part. Everyone's so scared of the surgery, but it's really not that big of a deal. I definitely was thinking in my head it was way worse than it was going to be. A lot of people talk about how they go into the surgery room and they see all the tools just laid out in the open. So I made sure that when I went in there, I didn't look around so I wouldn't see any of the tools, because if I, like at the dentist, if you see the sharp tools, you get freaked out. Once I got to the surgery place, they put in my IV and I changed into my gown, and I just waited a little bit for my turn. To go back and get the surgery done. And then they put me in a wheelchair, they roll me to the surgery room. I get up and I hop on the bed. The bed is really tall, which is weird, and you have your arms out. And I was like, oh, my IV burns a little bit. And he's like, oh, it'll just burn for a second. And then like asleep, like dead. I passed out real quick, and then I woke up like it had been 2 seconds and the surgery was over. And I looked down and I kind of like didn't want to move much. Also, I could feel the anesthesia still a little bit, so I didn't want to say anything like stupid to the nurse. So I was like, just don't say anything, because it'll be stupid. It's like when you're really high and you're like, I shouldn't do that. I remember I had a really bad cotton mouth, and they helped me to my mom's car, and then I went home, and I only stayed home for a week before I went back to work. But mind you, my job is front desk, so I don't have to lift anything heavy or stand for long periods of time, or else I'd say you should take 2 weeks or so. But 1 week wasn't bad. I think it was like the first 3 days I was really sore. I didn't want to get up and walk around. Some people in their videos, they say like the smallest things are so difficult, like they had to have their boyfriend help them go to the bathroom or get some water. I did all that myself. I had some help from my mom and my sister, but it wasn't that bad. Like, you don't need a caregiver. It's nice to have someone there to help you if you need it, but it's not like that extreme. So don't overthink it. Hey guys, it's day 1 after surgery. My surgery was yesterday, so I guess today's day 2, but I just wanted to do an update on how I'm feeling. So I feel pretty good, just a lot of soreness. I am taking my pain meds because without it, it does hurt. So surgery was done. My scars are not that bad. I'll show you. So right now it has been like maybe 3 months since my surgery, 2-3 months in between there. So not too long. Scars are going down a lot. You can barely see them now. I do use bio oil. I put that on every single day just to make sure. Also, it's summer and I like to go swimming. And so whenever I go swimming, I make sure that I have heavy layers on my top, more than just a bikini, because the sun will actually make your scars darker and you don't want that. I'm not sure if they'll ever go away completely, but it doesn't really bother me that much. I know some people can get the scar in your armpit or around the nipple, but I didn't want to do that. I don't think it was even offered actually, but I feel like this is the best healing way. And then the bra, they gave me a few of these. So this is what you're supposed to wear for the first 24 hours. Don't take it off at all. Then the next few days you can take it off for like a shower or something, something short. You want to keep this on most of the time so that you heal back correctly. You want your muscles to heal in the right place. I did do the one behind the muscle, just so that they will feel more realistic. And also if you get it over the muscle, there's more chance of it separating or hardening or something like that. So I barely ever take this off still. I sleep in it every night just because I want to avoid any problems. The surgery is expensive, so you want this to last as long as possible. They say around like 9-10 years you get your replacement. I got sidetracked. You don't have to wear the hospital ones. After 6 weeks, you can get your own sports bra. I just haven't done that yet because I'm incredibly broke right now. But any sports bra that like closes in the front, this has the clips in the front. I will have to say that there's no underwire, but the bottom is like kind of tight, and it would bother my scars sometimes at night. So I would unbutton just like the bottom 2 or 3 so it's not so tight. Sometimes I would even like tuck my like shirt under there so it wasn't pressing on my scar. When you first get them done and you first like look at them in the mirror, they look scary. They are hard, and probably like they were like up to here on me and they were rock hard, and I was like, I don't know about this. But over time they do go down and soften and they will look more natural. Definitely look through a lot of pictures, like find out what you want them to look like and find a surgeon that will talk with you and make sure that you get the outcome you want. My surgeon, he was amazing, but he wasn't much of a talker. Some days I didn't even see him. Like for the first consultation, I don't think I saw him. It was just one of the nurses. But you want to make sure and find someone that'll find the time to make sure everything is correct for you. I don't want to say the exact price, but it was between $5,000 and $8,000, between there. Most places are going to be like that unless you pick a really expensive place that's like $10,000, but most aren't like that. Definitely go to some place in the US. Do not go to some place in Mexico just to find it cheaper. That is the worst idea. Don't do that. Sometimes you have no idea what they are putting in your body because they are not board USA certified. It's not worth it. Save your money. Go somewhere in the US. I promise you will have better outcomes. Yeah, I'm definitely really happy with how they turned out. Everyone loves them. I don't know what bra size I am though. 500 cc's is what they measured in. So I still haven't went out and gotten sized. I was told that Victoria's Secret is actually the worst place to get sized, and that their bra sizes run a size bigger. I think that's how it worked. Meaning that if you go get sized there, it'll be a different size than anywhere regular, like Walmart or Target or something. So it's best to go just to a regular place, maybe like Nordstrom. Do they size you there? I don't know. But I'm excited to go get sized, and I haven't really worn anything out yet, mostly just work clothes, but I'm excited to try everything on in my closet that I own. So hopefully I'll be doing more videos. I'm gonna try to get back into it. I'm lazy though. I don't really do anything usually on my days off. It feels good talking here on YouTube again. So anyone that has any other questions, please ask or let me know. I'll try to answer everything I can. I think I covered everything that I could think of. I'm definitely happy to answer anything else that you can think of. So bye.